Form's been handed out.
So you guys just be you, okay?
Oh, that is very difficult.
Just be you. Not difficult.
Michael. Come on, Michael, you got it.
Thank you all.
You
Thank
got
you.
it. Vanuit het hart.
Okay, sorry.
Good afternoon, everyone. How are we all today?
Good.
So I want to jump in and start with, we all have dreams, right?
Yes.
We all have talents and gifts.
Yeah.
Yes.
And sometimes you end up in a place that's called a desert. And this desert, you have your talents, you have your gifts, you have your dreams, but you can't use them. Some of them go through a couple of days, some have them weeks, some have them months. I had years. And let me just share a story that at the end of those years, someone shared with me, well, I was at a seminar, I forget the preacher's name, I can't even find his book, so I don't have it as a resource, but I'll just paraphrase it.
That's good.
Once there was a young tree planted in an orchard. This young tree aspired to be like all the other big trees, you know, fruit-bearing, flowering, budding, etc., impressive trees. And to reach its maximum potential, the owner of the master of the orchard would often come by to prune it and give it water. And this tree would grow straight and proud. But one day, the master came again. He didn't come with the water. He didn't come with his pruning utensils. He came with a big, ugly axe. And minutes later, the tree was shuddering at the axe blowing hitting at its base, bringing it down. Why, the tree asked, as only trees could do. But the master never answered. There it was, down the ground, its branch being cut off, its crown cut off, beautiful crown. It's stripped of its bark, left in the hot sun to dry for days, maybe even weeks. Then one day, the master came again and picked it up, held it up as a staff, and the young tree now turned staff. Thought, hey, so I won't be a fruit-bearing tree. I'll be on my master's support. I'll be the best I can at supporting him. But it was not to be. The master gave it away to a stranger. And this stranger, who became its new owner, took it as a staff on a long journey. And the staff thought, might as well, I'll be the best staff my new owner will ever have. On this journey, they were joined by many other people, also bearing staffs. Some were bent, some were short, some were long. Every staff had its own characteristics. And on this long journey, one day, he was thrown on the ground again. And he thought, why? Have I done something wrong? Have I not pleased my master by being his support? And he was joined by other staffs, 12 in total. They were bundled together. They were put in a dark tent. And in this dark tent, the staff thought, okay, this is it. End of the line. This end of the story. I'm useless. I never bore fruit. My master's parents are not happy with me. And we're going to be firewood. What have I done in my life? Pause it right there. Bring it to a verse, to the Bible. Numbers 17, verse 1, 5, and 8. The Lord said to Moses, speak to the Israelites and get 12 staffs from them, one from the leader of each of their ancestral tribes. Write the name of each man on his staff. On the staff of Levi, write Aaron's name, but there must be one staff for the head of each ancestral tribe. Place him in the tent of meeting in front of the testimony where I meet with you. The staff belonging to the man I choose will sprout and will rid myself of this constant grumbling against you by the Israelites. The next day, Moses entered the tent of the testimony and saw that Aaron's staff, which represented the house of Levi, had not only sprouted, but it budded, blossomed, and produced almonds. This is the staff I was just telling you about. The young tree, who started off in an orchard, hoping to bear fruit, gave up on his what he thought was his dream, or his purpose, or his talents, and in the end, he did that, exactly what he was supposed to do. I was like that years ago. I had a certain passion, I had a certain talent, I had a certain gifting and dreams, but I was in a place I couldn't use them. I was putting my dreams up in my mental attic, because I was, and next to all the other broken dreams, I never expected it to come true. But I stayed close to the only thing I knew that was worthy in my life, and that was God. Try to stay close in a relationship with Him. The time. And being trusty on that, being trustworthy on God, that He knew what He was doing, even though I couldn't see it. He one day spoke to me and said, Mike, pack up your stuff and go. And He made me unpack my first dream, which was Australia.
Wow.
Looking back at this, I tell you, if you stay close to God, persevere, and always stay in His presence, no matter if you don't understand it, no matter if you don't see it, no matter if you can't you don't have to understand or whatever, but as long as you stay close to God, He knows what He's doing, and He'll purpose you, He'll bring you to your place, He Your dreams, your calling, your talents, your gifts are all clues to what you are called to do. It is all part of your purpose. And then you will look back and see, this is what I was called to do. Now I understand why I have been through all these stages in my life. And thank you, Lord, that you've used me and brought me to the place where I am now. That's what I want to share with you guys.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.